right, what up, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of Giggles Irene Radio. It's your girl, Giggles Irene, on Dash Radio's 1 a.m. radio. And today, I have the the Hawaiian Hotboy, LottoRocket, in studio for his very first radio interview. And we're super excited to have him here. What's up?
What's happening? It's Big Pocket, LottoRocket. Yeah, like she said, the Hawaiian Hotboy. I'm here on the first exclusive LottoRocket interview. You know what I mean? Blessed to be here, tapping in with my good peoples.
We're gonna pick his brain. We're gonna embarrass him. We're gonna make him freestyle. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm ready. Did that way.
Nah, I'm just kidding. So we're just pretty much gonna jump right into it. I want people to tap in and know who LottoRocket is.
Yeah, they gotta find out.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like a lot of people wonder, so they're about to find out real soon.
Yeah, because people could only take so much away from your music, you know?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah,
I try to paint the picture the best I can, but you know what I mean? Like, once you tap in with me from myself personally, it's a whole different vibe.
So where does the name LottoRocket come from?
LottoRocket comes from, honestly, like, I'm a big thinker, so, like, I like to put a lot of meaning into things sometimes. I've been called Rocket since a youngin'.
Were you like highly energetic as a kid?
I used to take off on people.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that just came from the big homies just clowning, like, at my temper at one point. And it kind of stuck a little bit, you know what I mean? But, like, and I liked having a nickname because, like, growing up as a Hawaiian kid with a Hawaiian ethnic name, like, I had, like, friends with normal-ass names, you know what I mean? Like, and then, like, no one knew how to say my name growing up, you feel me? So, like, once I had, like, a nickname, I felt like, okay, like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of normal. Because as a kid, you kind of want to fit in, because, you know, before you really understand yourself, you feel me? So, at first, like, I stuck with Rocket, but as I got older and, like, really kind of looked at my life, I used to love the show Rocket Power growing up on Nickelodeon.
Okay, fire,
I'm a
me
90s
too.
baby. Yeah, shout out to all the 90s babies growing up, you feel me? Rocket Power is my, you know what I mean? That was my favorite show. And, like when you grow up, you admire things that kind of make you feel like relatable or like, you know what I mean, make you feel understood a little bit. And like the show is kind of based off of a Hawaiian family growing up in LA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the kids are running amok with their friends in the streets, causing trouble but having fun. You know what I mean? Their dad's from Hawaii. Their uncle's always telling Hawaiian folk tales. Like all that stuff. That was my life.
Yeah.
I was running the streets getting money, you feel me? Like with my homies, you know what I mean? We wasn't skateboarding. We was doing some other things, but you know what I mean? I put the main character in the show is LottoRocket. Yeah. But, you know what I mean? I was always hitting for some things. So I put the lotto in front of it because they call me Lotto because I hit. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
So, yeah. Once you put all the thought into it, you know what I mean? Like, not only does it roll off the tongue, I believe, but, you know what I mean? Like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? That's him, you feel me?
And even before I like tapped into the music, I had heard the name and it just sticks with you.
It
like,
does,
no matter
right?
what.
That's what I thought too.
So like people would be like, oh, Lotto's here. And I'm like, oh, you talking about LottoRocket? Like, and we had already known each other like via Instagram, but
like
we
briefly.
hadn't officially met. So I was just like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Like I heard some of this shit. Like, I know who you're
exactly. Vice
so
versa.
it clicks
exactly.
well. So
hell yeah. That's what I thought too, because I didn't always go by like LottoRocket, you know what I mean? And I made music like, you know what I mean? You always grow up, everyone grows up making music or knows someone who does. And then like when I would rap, you know what I mean? You don't think of a rap name yet. You just start rapping. So like it kind of comes as you go. And that shit just stuck one day.
Imagine if people didn't start rapping until they came up with a name.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Man, you know what I mean? Like a lot of careers have been in a hold. You know what I mean?
Hey, maybe some of y'all need to do that.
For real.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Y'all need to wait up a little bit.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
It's too many SoundCloud.
I'm about to get attacked on Twitter.
Yeah, Giggles a rapper too. Man, XXL 2020 is coming soon.
So, do you mind telling us what your actual name is or not?
Nah, not at all. My real name's Kalani. It means,
okay.
Yeah, it means heavenly child in Hawaiian.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I could imagine you growing up. Everybody was just like, "How do you say it?" I could just imagine
they could never say it at elementary school
Yeah.
because in Hawaii it's a real common name and like you know what I mean. That's where I like kind of spent like the start of my life. But like coming here is not a common name at all. And when you're a kid in elementary school, they're like, "Oh, you got a girl name," or "Oh, how do you say your name? Why does your name sound like that?" You feel me? Like. You know what I mean?
And that's when you have to start beating up little kids.
I mean? It gave me tough skin at a young age. Like I was just like, you know what I mean? Fuck my name. My name's Rocket. Like, I didn't mean to cuss. You feel me?
No, you can cuss. You can cuss. Okay. See, it's your first interview, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That part. Shout out Irene. You know what I mean? We running the show.
I don't know if anybody else could do that, but this is how we do shit here.
We got it like that over here.
So you've been making music for quite some years now.
Yeah.
From like remixes to like your own original tracks and stuff. When did you officially start making music?
I would say officially taking it serious when I met Crook and Preem.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you grow up in the hood, especially in LA, like everyone make music.
Yeah.
Like there's always hood superstars that got a hood banger. Like, you know what I mean? It may be the dude from down the block that's just bumping his CD every day. You end up hearing it.
Yeah.
Or it's the real poppin' dude that end up kind of doing something. Like, but everyone ends up making music. I had older cousins that went to Carson High. They was tapped in with Ab-Soul, like back in the day. They went to high school with him. But like, they had like a little home studio that they would like rapping stuff out of. Like, and I would come home from school and they would already be in there, like going crazy. Like, and they was tapped in from everywhere. They had some Pirus in there. They had some Crips, like Compton Crips in there. Like, but they was all good peoples. And I would walk in there, they would be smoking and just rapping off the top of their head, just going crazy. But then one day, they actually got into it with some other rapper at school at Carson High. You know what I mean? Just some high school young BS and all that. And they came back to the little home studio, and I went over there after school one day, and they was like plotting on how they was gonna diss him.
Oh shit!
Like, they was straight up like, like fuck him, blah blah blah. We gonna get him. Like how we gonna? But we gotta get him good. You feel me? And I'm sitting right there, and they're like, what if we get Kalani to do it? Like, what if we get him just hop on the mic? We'll write his verses. And then he'll just be talking shit. I'm only like 11 at this time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All these dudes are like 17, 18. I'm like 11, maybe 10. So I got a young squeaky ass voice, but like they wrote my verses and I saw how they structured them. So it would be even worse. Yeah, and it was barred up. You know what I mean? Because these dudes are a little older and experienced. So I'm like, had this squeaky voice, but I'm talking my shit. You know what I mean? And I don't even know this dude. You know what I mean? But I'm ripping him apart because they know all his weaknesses, whatever's going to make him look a certain way. Like, so it was funny, you know what I mean? Like, but after doing that, it was fun.
Yeah.
Like, it was really fun. And then I would show my friends at school. We burned a little CD and I showed them and they were like, what? And like, I like that little hype, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I got into it a little bit, but I never took it serious. Like, never too serious, you know what I mean? Like, I never thought I could make like a real career out of it.
Yeah.
Like, I would make one song every couple years just because I really felt like it. Just because I had something to say or like, I was in the studio at the right time with them. But I never really put myself as the front man, like I'm gonna be an artist. Like I was just like, oh, I'm gonna fill in when I'm there. Like if the time's right type thing. But I really started getting serious into music around like a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago when I met Preem and Crook. And they'll tell you themselves, like they would be booking sessions at the Red Room and it's like a 6-hour block. I'm showing up at hour 4. I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, and even like Preem would be telling Crook, like, dog, I'm hurt. You know what I mean? Why he ain't showing up? You know what I mean? He booked the whole slot and Preem's knocking out all these songs and I'm just showing up. I'm already high. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I had my foot in the streets at the time.
It wasn't like a priority.
It wasn't at all. And I didn't take it serious because I didn't think I could like, you know what I mean, get to another level with it. Like, it was just like, oh, I rap because I feel like it. Like, just because it's fun. I'm feeling it at the time. But I get in the booth one day with Crook and I never had an engineer like do what he does before. He put some sauce on it. Shout out Mixed by Crook, you know what I mean? The best engineer in the game, you feel me? Like, bro, really the god out here. But I saw him sauce my stuff up on the spot. Like, it's before I even take the next take and he's doing some things to it. And I never heard my voice sound like that. I never heard my voice compliment a beat like that. So it kind of gave me a little bit more confidence to keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I like the feedback as well, because you know what I mean? Like, you kind of go based off the feedback, you know what I mean? Like, you put something out, everyone's like, hey, nah, this ain't it, bro. You're probably not going to do it again unless you really just dedicated. But, like, I was getting better feedback than I ever have, just putting out the little remixes I would do just because I like the beat that someone else released or some shit like that. And then it started taking off, you know what I mean? Like, Crook started just fucking with me way more, like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of giving me a little pointers here and there, because I didn't know, like, honestly how to record. You feel me? I'd never been in a professional studio. I'd be in the house, you know what I mean? With the whatever the homies would put up together. Like, I was in a first-time professional studio, and he was, like, leading the way.
Yeah.
So I started taking it serious because I had, like, good examples in front of me, you know what I mean? So.
Crook kind of took you under his wing a little
Hell
bit.
Hell yeah. And we flying right now.
Yeah. I swear, because I don't see you without him without you. Like, and if I see one of y'all alone, I'm just like, where the fuck the other one at? Like, like,
there's got to be a reason.
Like, what the fuck? Like, is he parking the car? Like, what did he go get? Like, what the fuck?
You'll see me in 10 minutes. I'm probably getting arrested.
Like, what the hell? Your plays on SoundCloud. I only checked your plays on SoundCloud because Spotify is weird. It doesn't let me check it sometimes. But pretty much all your tracks do big numbers. So I mean, they're not like big numbers, but they do pretty decent for like I mean? So did that happen gradually, or what was your first track to hit like?
To be real,
if
I'm being completely honest, like 100% honest, the first track I ever released like on SoundCloud, it went to 10K like right away.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like I was like rapping and I was like referencing like a girl I used to date.
Okay.
So I didn't want shit to do with her no more. And like I don't want to give her any more clout or nothing like that. So I just took the fucking song down. Cause I was like, all right, if I could do this with one song, 10K right away.
Yeah.
If I could just put that into something positive.
Did you take it down or did you make it private?
I think I made it private.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I still wanted the numbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still want the numbers.
Yeah, I wanted the numbers there.
You smart. Cause I hate when people do that when they delete their shit or like they don't archive their posts and stuff. I'm just like, bruh.
Exactly. I saw the number. I was like, nah, I like that too much. But yeah, I kept dropping stuff consistently, and like, I feel like it doesn't like surpass the last one each time, but I'm at a good consistent rate for sure. Yeah. Like it's a gradual tap in of everybody from everywhere. Like I got people tapping in from the IE, San Diego, the Bay. It's crazy. Even overseas, it's wild. Like,
really, overseas?
Yeah,
too?
I be getting random like on my YouTube and sometimes on my SoundCloud. Like even in my DMs, like hella Europe. Like
really,
I don't know if it has to do with like, you know what I mean, the Shoreline ties or the TK ties, because they got all the European tours going right now. But yeah, who knows? But shout out to everybody in the European area. You feel me?
What did your family think when you started to rap? Was it normal since the studio was at your house, or
nah, they
like
hated it?
Really?
They hated it.
Why?
Because a lot of people don't know this, but I used to play Division I football.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I played for the University of Hawaii.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you lived out there most of your life, or when?
It was like even, I'd say. Like I spent summers and spring breaks out there. My grandparents are out there. Like when I leave, I feel like when I go, I feel like I never want to leave. So I'll stay extra time and like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I always look at that as home. I look at being here as
vacation.
Being vacation. Like I'm out here to work, because I was out there like when I was 22 or between like 20 and 22. Probably the most recent time I've been out there like for a long period of time. But I knew I needed something more than just the island, you feel me? Like, I'm such a fast-paced personality type person, and I'm pushing the music career, you know what I mean? There's more opportunity out here than out there for sure, especially with the music I do. Yeah. Because I remember 2015 trying to put people on Draco out there, and they just wasn't getting it.
Really?
Yeah, I remember bumping Draco like, hey, like, this is it right here. And people would be like
what the fuck?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, like, what? What is this? And
they're like, this isn't laid back.
Exactly. This isn't laid back. We try to go to the beach. Like,
yeah.
And then now everyone's on Shoreline Mafia, and I'm like, I've been telling y'all. You feel me? Like,
I hate that shit. It's okay. We know. Real ones know.
Nah, real ones know from the jump. But yeah.
Is there like a music scene out there? Or is it all like?
It is, honestly, there is, but I would say the vast majority is an audience for like Hawaiian reggae. Oh, okay. It's I would say the Hawaiian culture, they're big on their family values, you know what I mean? Okay. So stuff that has a big street persona, a big maybe negative energy, they're not gonna put that out there like that. You can go to, there's gonna be shows at the Republic in Hawaii like that that'll sell out, like Shoreline YG and all that. Yeah. But you're not gonna hear it on the radio. That's not gonna be the front line of what people are listening to out there. They're gonna listen to Bruno Mars and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Shout out Bruno Mars. He's from Hawaii too. You feel me? But yeah, going back to my family. Yeah, they didn't like the thought of me doing music at all at first. Like, because you know what I mean. Your son's going to college. You know what I mean? Playing Division I football. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, like he didn't even warn you, he not playing football no more. And then now he posting music on SoundCloud. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I wasn't even on Apple Music and Spotify yet. I was just in my closet. I bought a microphone off Amazon. You know what I mean? Because I was still living at my apartment in Honolulu. And I was rapping in my closet. Just fuck it. You know what I mean? I had some shit I felt like I needed to say. So I was just releasing it. Like, you know what I mean? I had a lot on my mind. Like, because I wasn't messing with, like, the life out there as far as, like, the athletics was going, like, in my schooling. I love to go to the beach and be with my friends, you know what I mean? Like, see what the girls was doing. Because, you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking about 5 a.m. when it was waking us up. Like, hey, we got to go run. I'm like, what? I live in Hawaii. I'm about to go run at 5 a.m. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I could be sleeping and then wake up and go to the beach with so-and-so and so-and-so.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, to each their own. Shout out all my brothers that I was balling with, you know what I mean? Shout out everybody that did that thing. You know what I mean? It was my personal choice.
It was your little, like, wake-up call. Like, okay, maybe this isn't for me.
I knew I did what I did to get to that position, so there ain't no what ifs. You know what I mean? It's not like, what if I didn't play ball? Or what if I, you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff. Like, I did it. I had that experience. I knew I got there, and it wasn't what I wanted to do.
You were confident in your choices, so you good.
Everyone was mad. They're like, what the hell is he doing? And it took some time, but honestly, now they support him more than they ever have.
That's good.
For real.
I think eventually, when it's something that, like, parents don't understand, they're just like, fuck, like, we thought we didn't have to worry about your ass.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Once the numbers start coming in and they see, like, oh, shit, like, this fool's doing shows, he's doing this and that, they're like, maybe we don't have to worry about him, you know? It's just more of a, especially when it's something they don't know.
Exactly.
If your parents didn't do music, then they don't know, like, the steps you have to take, all the work
process,
you have to, so they're just like, what the fuck? Like, you make songs, how come you're not on the radio?
That's exactly what my pops talked about the other
like,
day. He was like, I was telling him, like, pretty much about how, like, the streaming shit works. You know what I mean? Like, you run the streams up, and you can pretty much get the back end of it. But you don't, you know what I mean? Unless you dealing with some label that's going to give you dough up front or something like that, you're not going to get no money just from dropping something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm telling him I'm about to drop, like, my project soon, and he's like, all right, so you're gonna get money? I'm like,
nah. Oh my God. If I had $1 for every time my parents were like, so you gonna get money? I mean,
exactly.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like,
Pops is coming. God. Don't trip. All right, bag coming.
It's a work in progress. Yes, like, come on. Like,
big bag coming soon.
Yeah, like, damn. I swear. I thought it was just my parents. I thought it was just Mexican parents.
Nah, you good.
I really thought it was just Mexican parents.
The Hawaiians got it too. You feel me?
Jesus. All right, well. At least I would, like, next time my parents like complaining at me, I'd be like, "Yo, Lotto, like,
we gonna have a little talk.
Let me vent to you right now."
Exactly.
Like,
I understand.
Oh man. So before officially meeting you, I would always see you with Crook, who is pretty much the GOAT when it comes to, like, this mixing shit. I've seen him work, like you said, everything, like, on point. Like, so on point.
Bro is precise.
So was it very, like, adamant, like, when you saw him work, that he's gonna be, like, a part of my journey throughout the whole way? Or
honestly, because, like, I never took music seriously because I never felt like it sounded the way, like, I wanted it to, and that's like 100%. Like, because there's only so much you could do on a microphone you buy online. You know what I mean?
So I tell y'all, get your shit mixed and mastered.
Exactly. Come to Crook. You feel me? If it ain't mixed by Crook, they don't get no look. Mandatory.
For real. How did you guys meet?
We met through Preem, actually, because Preem was booking sessions at the Red Room
today with us.
And it was actually, honestly, we all would say it's destiny. We all say it was destiny, like, because it fell, just the stars just aligned that way. He booked, Preem ended up booking a session at the Red Room. But it's not like we picked an engineer. We were supposed to be with some other engineer who actually didn't come in that day. So he was like, oh, Crook's the only one I got available, so you're going to be with Crook. And then, like, even that session, I pulled up late as hell, too.
Yeah.
Like, but Preem hit me up. He was like, oh, like, we got a session at the Red Room. He was like, it's with this dude named Crook. Like, he engineers for Rucci. And I was just like, oh shit, like, how'd you get that?
Yeah.
And then, like, he was just like, I don't know, but pull up, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, you better be there. So, you know what I mean? I pulled up, and that's exactly what it was, like, from the jump. And like, come to find out, he actually, like, knew people that I knew from the jump. And honestly, I actually heard a project he mixed and mastered in like 2013, 2014. It's Dallas Casey's Crown's Jewel album. And I remember listening to that, like, way back then, and thinking, like, damn, whoever mixed this shit is fire.
Yeah.
Like, the mixing sounded crisp, clean. Like, everything was on point. Like, I mean, compared to the Crick Sauce now, it sound boof. You know what I mean? But it's a marathon. You feel me? Back then, I complimented it. And I didn't even know him. I didn't meet him till last year, which was 2018.
Yeah.
This is back in 2013. Like, so I could remember, and like,
Cook right here smiling.
He knows the shit. No, he knows the truth. That's why.
Yeah, he confident.
He really be on
good.
it.
Yeah.
He really be on it. But yeah, but we was just chopping it up in the studio. I come to find out he ended up knowing like my people. He ended up mixing that project. Cause I don't know how that topic came up, but it got brought up. He was like, I ended up mixing that. And I'm like,
you were like, what?
I was like, bro, you know how many times I said like, bro, whoever mixed this? Like, you feel me? Like, so there was so many signs that just led to like, bro, like you gotta take advantage of this opportunity right here and like build this bond. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like you could tell when like a relationship has to be forced. You gotta put a certain effort in. You know what I mean? Shit was just fluent. Like me and bro just clicked right away. Same with you and Cream. Like we all clicked right away. It was all easy. Like we would book 4-hour sessions or 2-hour sessions and knock out 4 or 5 songs. We would book 4-hour sections and knock out like 10 songs, 8 songs. Like we did a 12-hour session and did 10 songs. Like something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
It's effortless to work.
It's effortless. We fluent with it. You know what I mean? Like we all have different perspectives that we take into consideration. Yeah. And like if one of us don't see something, we catch it. The other one do it. You feel me? Like it's a really good thing we got going. Yeah. And it was fluent from the jump. So like it wasn't too hard to decide that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and outside of the music, like that's my brother, straight up. Like we click outside of the music. Like we'll kick it on days we don't even do music type shit.
I've seen on social media. Like it's good. It's good. Because you always want people that like know like the way you like things in the studio, and then you also want people that you can hang out with like all the time. You know, it's kind of because you guys are like your own like little mini family.
Yeah,
you know what I
facts.
mean?
So, we really are. There's nothing short of that at all.
It's dope to have.
Yeah, so. For real. And it's I tell these fools all the time. I ain't never had a close group knit of friends like this. Like really close. Like to where like I trust them 100%. Like, and right or wrong, I'm with them. You know what I mean? Even when they wrong, I'll stand by them. Like check them later. You feel me? But I'm always ride with them like 100%.
Yeah, that's dope. That's good to have. I'm happy for y'all.
Hell yeah, started by.
So you've had quite a few opportunities that I feel like a lot of people are like, what the fuck? Like, how did he get this? Like, you know, or they're like, what do I need to do like to get? Because even in my DMs, like, oh, how do I get you to do this and that? And I'm just like, bro, like, nah. Oh, so you did the dub show.
Oh yeah.
You did the dub show. Were you at the shrine? Did you do the shrine show?
I was booked for the shrine, but with all the chaos that ended up going down that weekend with the fights
with everything.
The security.
That was like the most stressful.
They ended up
week
cutting
of
my
life.
set, you know what I mean, because of some drama, unfortunately. But I was still in the building. I ended up almost getting arrested over a blunt. I had a B Swiss. Shout out B Swiss. Wow. You know what I mean? Shout out Brianna. Shout out George. You feel me? Like my good people is my family. But I had a B Swiss, and like, you know what I mean? I couldn't perform, so I was like, fuck it. I want to get high. You feel me? Or drink some shit. So I'm lighting up my blunt, and I literally get tackled by the security. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Some security guards are so extra.
It was
like
wild. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what do you need, bro? And he's like, get that out of your hand right now. I was like, bro, you could have it here. Like, it's not that serious. And then he grabs me. He's like, nah, take him outside. He's getting arrested. I'm just like,
wow.
What? And then like another like. Pretty much the head security dude like walked up. I explained to him, I'm like, bro, I'm an artist. What the fuck? Like, you got me fucked up. You know what I mean? Straight from the jump. I was like, you want this blunt? You can have it. Like, it's not that serious.
Wow.
Yeah. So like, the shrine was whatever. It was like shout out Shoreline. It ended up being a great weekend regardless. Like all the art bearing went up. They had some great acts that was up there. They had Conrad up there. They had Bravo. They had me, you feel me? They had everybody on the come up, everybody that's pretty much a part of what's going on right now. Yeah. It was there. Chike, Jay, Rucci, everybody.
Yeah. It was a big party.
I did, but the shrine was cool. But the dub show was way better for sure. The dub show went crazy. Yeah. Shout out you too. You got me in the dough.
Of course. You also did the One Take Jay and the Chike show, right? At the Roxy.
Oh yeah, I did the Rucci one at the Roxy too.
Oh, that's right, you did.
But the Chike and Jay show, man, that was a movie for real. It was dope. Like them boys got the city for sure. I mean, that was the first time I ever did the Roxy. So
really?
Yeah. I mean, it was crazy because I actually have my dad's little brother. He's really big in the reggae scene out in Hawaii, and like so big that they end up doing legs of the tour like on the West Coast over here sometimes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and they did the Roxy before, so I was like a kid, like backstage over there watching my uncle do that. So like it was kind of like a culture shock or whatever it was for me to walk in there as an artist. You know what I mean? Go through the back door. And like, you know what I mean, get to
and
go
not
backstage.
do reggae Hawaiian shit.
Not
like
do
you were
reggae
doing like
Hawaiian
a rap, like
you
you were
feel me?
rapping.
Like I was on my Hawaiian Hotboy shit,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, like it went crazy. Track brought out a gang of people. Jay had the crowd going crazy.
Yeah,
like it was stupid. Shout out TK from our band. You know what I mean? Got me on the show and all that. Always plugging me in, my good people. Shout out Gabe C for running my set. You know what I mean? My guy always looking out.
Yeah.
Carson in this bitch.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from Carson.
Okay.
My family's from Waipahu, Hawaii, but we planted right there in Carson.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's where I've been most of my life, in LA. We used to live over off of Santa Fe and like borderline Carson, Long Beach area. But I've been right there off Carson and Grace my whole life.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. You tapped in everywhere.
Yeah. Going back to like all the opportunities you've had, you've also were a part of the Art Bear and Trapaholics mixtape.
Oh yeah,
right.
I was on 2 of them actually.
Really?
Yeah, they just released some.
Because they did the second one. Yeah, that's right.
They put a song of mine on there too.
Yeah.
With Project Baby Twin. Shout out my bro, Project Baby Twin. Great shit, was. You feel me? Like, shout out my good people. But yeah, the first one was the Hawaii takeover, and yeah, TK hit me up and he was like, bro, I gotta get you on this. Like, send me a song. And actually, I was like, bro, I got 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was ready. So I sent him 3 songs.
You're
and
like,
he ended
one.
up picking. He ended up picking one of them, but then I ended up doing the song he put on there like after I sent him all those. Like I did Nosebleed, which is the song they put on the Hawaii Takeover tape. If you ain't listened to it, go tap in. It's on YouTube and my mixtapes. It's also gonna be on the Hawaii Hotboy tape that's dropping soon. But ended up sending him Nosebleed, and he was like, "Oh, I'm putting this on the tape. Like this is the one for sure."
Yeah.
And they sent it to Trapaholics, and he was like, "Oh hell yeah, this the one for sure." Like that's the one that made Trapaholics start typing in with me. Like he started texting me after that, after I sent him that song. Like, you know what I mean? He was posting it on his story, and I was tripping. I'm like, "Bro, that's Trapaholics." You feel me? Like I used to listen to bro mixtapes growing up when he's dropping Gucci Man stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or like the Migos stuff, all that. Like. So it was shocking, but it was a blessing for sure.
And now they're hosting your upcoming tape, the
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
they are
Hotboy.
Hosting the Hawaiian Hotboy tape for sure. Shout out Trapaholics, you know
That's
what I mean?
fire.
It's only right. Like I ended up meeting bro not too long ago, maybe a month ago or a month and a half ago, while we're working on this other tape. It's actually a Trapaholics tape as well. It's called Summer Nights in East LA.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's getting hosted by Ish, and yeah, that's the night I met him. After that night, like we just clicked. Right when I walked in the door, like we was chopping it up for hours.
Yeah.
Like, cause I think MCM Raymond and King's Most Wanted were in the studio, like recording. So we were just gonna give them room, just wait in the lobby for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like while that was happening, we was just chopping it up, you know, building chemistry and stuff like that. And we just hit it off right off the bat. So like, you know what I mean? Like every time, like I shooting him a song, he's like, bro, I gotta fuck with this one.
Yeah.
And then like when I sent him the tape and the artwork, he was like, you have to let me host this, bro. Like, man.
And of course you're not gonna say
I'm not gonna say no to Trapaholics. That's my dog. Hell yeah. It's only right. Like that's a dream come true for real. Like my debut tape, like, you know what I mean? That's wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, and it's weird because like everything, you meet people at the correct time. You know what I mean? So this literally like fell into your lap for good reason.
Did.
You know?
It was a blessing. Yeah. For real.
So that's dope.
Perfect timing. Because I've been saying like I wanted to drop Hawaiian Hotboy at the beginning of the summer. Like if you look at the Hypebeast article they did on me, I was telling them I'm gonna drop Hawaiian Hotboy at the beginning of the summer because it was gonna be a Hawaiian Hotboy summer. And this was, mind you, before Hotboy summer was even a thing. I put that on my soul. Like I was saying Hawaiian Hotboy summer coming like way back then. But all these things just started falling through, you know what I mean? I had to take advantage of other opportunities, and I figured it'd also be a better like strategy to just wait on it. You feel me? Like because it's gonna be my debut. I want it to be a good first impression, and I'm establishing the relationships along the way. Why not establish these relationships and you know what I mean? Have it, you know what I mean? Really help blast off what we got going.
Yeah, blast off like a rocket.
Yes, yeah. No, NASA.
So, speak on Hawaiian Hotboy. What could we expect from it?
Oh, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's something you've never heard before. Like literally, I go from talking my shit, you know what I mean, letting you know, like, you know what I mean. You ain't never seen a Hawaiian do it like how I do it. Facts. You know what I mean. There's never been a Hawaiian rapper like. And there's never been one like me, for sure. Shout out all the rappers back in Hawaii, period. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I love for everybody, but I'm a different breed for sure. You know what I mean? I got all the island flavor with all the LA roots. You feel me? Like, it's different for sure. I'm able to talk my shit, articulate it in a different flow. But I also got beats that sound like they're getting picked from a ukulele.
Oh, really?
Me? Yeah.
Okay.
So I try to implement that sound so you feel like I'm a twisted motherfucker playing a hula song, but it ain't a hula song, you feel me? Okay. Like, I'm spitting my facts.
So
like,
it's not just like a title that has to do with like your heritage. It's literally like
it's more than that.
You're incorporating it all into the tape.
Well, because I mean, growing up as a Hawaiian in LA, there's not a lot of us at all. There's a Polynesian, like, you know what I mean? Maybe like community. Yeah. But I would say, and there's a big Samoan community in Carson. But growing up in Carson, like, everyone mistake me for being Samoan just because that's who I ran with. You know what I mean? And because there's not a lot of Hawaiians. Like, I mean, just not, there wasn't a lot my age. So I was just running with them a lot. And then, but you know what I mean? I liked being categorized as what I really was. You feel me? So I would let people know, nah, I'm Hawaiian. I'm not Samoan. You know what I mean? I had love for Samoans. I love my Samoan family, but I'm Hawaiian. You feel me? So I always wanted to stick out. I always feel like that's what made me perfectly imperfect or stand out. You feel me? Like, so I really wanted to just push that line. You feel me? I feel like I would say it's gonna be different. It's just really gonna be different.
Well, we're excited. Hopefully, we'll be able to play some of those tracks.
Oh yeah,
by the time it comes out.
They ready. I mean, and that's not the only one I got. Right after this is dropping, me and Latiano actually have a collab album.
Oh really?
Like,
okay.
Tape. It's already almost done. We went on one feature to get back, but me and Crook mastered everything last night. You feel me? Okay. Everything's almost done. So
I'll be waiting for those to hit my text message. No, I'm just kidding.
For sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
They ready to go. Don't even shit. Yeah, we got them ready. Yeah. Like, we'll give y'all the exclusives. It's nothing. It's really nothing.
Anything else you want to say before we head out?
But yeah, Hawaiian Hotboy, it's exactly what it sound like. You ain't never seen a Hawaiian do it like this. Facts. I'm gonna be the most bragging Hawaiian in history. I will say that until my casket drop. You feel me? Like, shout out to the Starting Five. We also got a tape coming. I got a lot of music like in the vault. It's ridiculous. Like, that's why I feel like it's a blessing on how great like the momentum's been going, because I ain't even dropped no music. I can't even tell you last time I dropped a song besides this week, but like I dropped What's Happening, or our song with Ruchi, like maybe in March. But I've just been networking, building good relationships. You know what I mean? Like, I've been working with a lot of the right people. We got a lot of good shit in the vault. Like, shout out Latiano doing what he do. Like, he's incredible. Like, he's a genius for real. Works from scratch, and we like just build from the jump. And then like he'll create a beat that he don't even like he feels whatever about, and then I'll start rapping on it and make it sound totally different. You know what I mean? And it'll like mesh together perfectly. So we've done that perfectly. We got the Starting Five tape that's coming. That's including my boy Preem, Mike De Niro, Benji, Il Betts. Am I missing anybody? Is that 5? Okay, yeah, that was 5.
Oh, man. No,
I'm only saying that because we got some, like, you know what I mean? We got some subs, you know what I mean? We got 6 Man of the Year, Lil Big. We got the homie Zuno, you know what I mean? We got everybody on the team. Like, yeah, we got Swavy. Shout out the whole Antisocial family, Scotty, Swavy, TK, and all that. But yeah, we going up. It's a lot of good things coming. The Nosebleed video's coming soon. Shout out to Eddie. Nosebleed will be out ASAP. But yeah, blessed to be here. I'm excited for everybody to see what the Hawaiian Hotboy is about.
Yeah, we're excited too.
Yeah.
So.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Shout out Irene, man. All good people from the jump, like straight up.
Let people know where they can find you on social media.
I am LottoRocket, LOTTO Rocket on Instagram. Follow me, tap in. Also on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud. My Twitter is LottoRocket777. You know what I mean? Like you hit the jackpot. LottoRocket777. You feel me? And I'm new to Twitter. I made that shit yesterday by popular demand. You know what I mean? People are posting my music.
You know what's so funny is that I be trying to tag you and I'm just like, this fool's now fucking Twitter.
Yeah,
and then you follow me and I was like, finally. So like,
yeah,
it's so important.
He's been telling me every day. He's like, your Twitter ready? Your Twitter ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm making it. Hold up.
It's so important. Like
it is.
It's free, yo. Take advantage.
Yeah,
you know?
take advantage. Yeah. Take full advantage for real.
I'll be sharing all his social media links and his streaming links via my social media at Giggles Irene. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stream Hawaiian Hotboy when that drops, and we out.
We out. Shout out Irene.